In just the past week, I've had a half dozen conversations with eager career changers and job seekers, all dreading the same thing, talking about themselves. I tell them, are you aware that 85% of jobs are filled through networking? LinkedIn statistics reveal that 52% of professionals don't keep in touch with their own network. Don't be included in that group. Networking is a key component to succeeding in today's professional world. If you're squeamish about promoting yourself, I'm sorry to tell you that you can't avoid it and that you may need to enhance your self-promotion savviness. Here are 5 self-promotion tips for building your brand that don't require face-to-face interaction. The first one is to get rock star introductions and recommendations. When social scientist and best-selling author and LinkedIn instructor Steve Martin spoke on my LinkedIn Live about persuasive presentations, he talked about the value of rock star introductions. If you're new to a group or giving a report in a meeting, ask a well-respected member of the team to introduce you. Be sure they know you well enough to be specific about how your expertise brings value to the group. Please don't hesitate to lean on their influence to raise yours. This strategy is similar to LinkedIn recommendations. If you've worked with someone who knows the value of your work or your result-driven work ethic, ask them to share a few words about you on your LinkedIn profile. The second tip, showcase your non-work talents and hobbies. Recruiters often ask about your interests and hobbies in interviews, but I recommend that you take it one step further. Devote 20% of your posts on the LinkedIn platform to topics outside of your work and career that you're passionate about. Whether it's sports or cooking or crocheting, try to make a connection between your work skills and your hobbies or other leisure time activities. I often post with the Monday Motivation hashtag about experiences and events to inspire or give me energy for the week. The posts often have no obvious connection to communication and cross-cultural or resilience skills content that I create, but learners on the platform have told me how these self-disclosing posts make me more real and authentic. You may think a post about a weekend event raising funds for the community or an amazing dish you cooked up for your friends was not important, but your connections might feel it informs them about your initiative or your values. The third tip is to post your skills portfolio. Here's a true story. When my daughter Melina was looking for her first job after graduating from college, she labored countless hours designing her project portfolio before posting it on LinkedIn. It seemed like a chore at the time, but she persevered. Not long after, a recent contact saw it and messaged her about a position that might be a good fit. She applied and eventually landed the job. Whether you have 2 or 10 projects, it's worth putting in the time and effort to showcase what you have accomplished and why they are important. Tip number 4, keep a brag journal. I won't include links to actual brag journals on Amazon, but there's a reason they exist. Many of us are hesitant to shine the limelight on ourselves. You can get better at it if you develop the habit of tracking your accomplishments and successes so you're able to call them up at the right moment. If you keep a notebook listing your accomplishments in and outside of work and you include important details and lessons learned, that's what it's for. Turn this into a succinct list you can bring to annual evaluations or reviews. I have a system of tagging emails of praise and thanks and congratulations that I can easily pull together for my annual work evaluations. Peggy Klaus, author of The Art of Tooting Your Horn Without Blowing It, describes all of this as brag bites. They're concise and engaging statements that highlight your accomplishments and strengths in a way that feels natural and comfortable. If your boss asks you the past week and how that it did go, you wouldn't say it was great. You can succinctly offer details. We hit it out of the park and got 3 top clients to renew for another year. That's a brag bite. Finally, uplift others. Renowned author Gore Vidal said heroes must see their own fame. Nobody else will. That's likely true, but you can also gain energy from lifting others around you. In-person situations, this might involve introducing someone to a meeting leader or a company representative. On the LinkedIn platform, you can promote and uplift others by sharing their content on your feed or commenting on their posts or providing meaningful recommendation or tagging them on relevant content. As always, I appreciate you reading Stronger. Follow me on LinkedIn and be sure to send this newsletter to a friend you might think will benefit. Thank you for watching.